The sun sparkled over Black Diamond Peak Ski Resort, a winter paradise in the Rockies. Skiers and snowboarders carved through fresh powder, laughter echoing across the slopes. No one suspected the danger building high above. On the upper ridges, relentless wind had piled snow into unstable slabs, dense, heavy, and ready to break. The sun's warmth weakened the bonds holding the snowpack together. Suddenly, a deep, ominous groan rippled through the mountain. Seasoned ski patrollers sensed the shift, a tremor beneath their boots, a chilling stillness. A jagged fracture line shot across the peak. The mountain broke. With a thunderous roar, a massive wall of snow, ice, and rock exploded downward. It moved with terrifying speed, devouring everything in its path. Pine trees snapped, boulders tumbled, and the sound drowned out every scream. In seconds, paradise became chaos. The white dragon was unleashed. The perfect day was shattered. Nature had reminded everyone who was truly in charge. The mountain's fury was swift and merciless. In moments, joy turned to terror. The slopes were transformed into a frozen hell. An avalanche is a deadly landslide of snow, a massive slab breaking free from the mountainside. Snow builds up in layers, some strong, some dangerously weak. A fragile layer like depth hoar or ice crust is the hidden danger. Triggers vary: sudden warmth, heavy snowfall, or even a single skier can set it off. When the weak layer collapses, the slab above shatters and races downhill. Avalanches accelerate rapidly. Dry slab avalanches can hit 80 miles per hour in seconds. The moving snow acts like a river but hits with the force of concrete. The air blast alone can flatten trees and buildings. Avalanches are nearly impossible to outrun. Understanding snowpack and triggers is key to survival. The beautiful landscape can be a deadly trap. Respect the mountain, know the risks, and stay alert. Knowledge is your best survival tool. It's what keeps you alive when the mountain moves. For those caught in an avalanche, terror is instant and overwhelming. One moment you're skiing, the next, the ground vanishes. You're tossed in a violent, disorienting chaos. No up, no down, just roaring white noise. Snow fills your mouth and nose. You're powerless against the force. Suddenly, silence. You're entombed, snow pressing in like concrete. Panic rises as you realize you can't move or breathe freely. Darkness is absolute. Time is your enemy. Jake, a young snowboarder, survived by creating a small air pocket before the snow set. He was trapped, helpless, just feet from the surface. His fate depended on his friends and rescuers. Maria, a ski patroller, was swept away while checking a hazardous area. Her transceiver was her only hope as she waited, cold and fading, for rescue. Every second buried feels like an hour. Victims focus on breathing, conserving oxygen, and hoping for the sound of shovels above. The reality is a desperate, lonely battle against time and cold. Survival depends on luck, preparation, and the speed of rescue. For many, it's a fight they cannot win. For the lucky, rescue is a miracle. For all, it's an experience never forgotten. The mountain's power is absolute. The greatest avalanche danger is burial. Snow sets like cement, making escape nearly impossible. Suffocation is the leading cause of death. Survival chances plummet after 15 minutes. But burial isn't the only threat. Avalanches carry rocks, trees, and ice, turning the slide into a deadly debris flow. Victims suffer broken bones, internal injuries, and trauma before the snow even stops. Hypothermia is a silent killer. The snow drains body heat rapidly. Even with an air pocket, the cold works relentlessly. Resort workers, patrollers, lift operators face these dangers daily. They perform avalanche control, triggering smaller slides to prevent disasters. Their work is risky. They're the mountain's guardians, and it's most exposed. An unexpected slide can trap even the most experienced. The mountain is unpredictable and unforgiving. Every day on the slopes is a calculated risk. Respect for the danger is essential. The mountain never gives warnings twice. When an avalanche strikes, The response is immediate and urgent. Ski Patrol springs into action, experts armed with shovels, probes, and transceivers. Their first task, head count and locating the missing. Transceivers guide rescuers to buried victims, beeping faster as they close in. Probes pinpoint the exact location beneath the snow. Then comes frantic digging, moving heavy, compacted snow as fast as possible. Every second matters. Survival depends on speed. Rescuers work in teams, forming a conveyor belt to clear snow. The tension is palpable. Lives hang in the balance. The 15-minute window is unforgiving. Precision and teamwork are critical. The rescue effort is exhausting and heroic. They dig for friends, colleagues, and strangers alike. The human spirit shines brightest in these moments. Against the mountain's weight, hope is their greatest tool. Beyond Ski Patrol, volunteer search and rescue teams join the fight. Ordinary people, teachers, carpenters, become heroes when the call comes. Avalanche dogs, with their incredible noses, search debris fields faster than any human. These dogs have saved countless lives, signaling handlers when they find a scent. Rescuers face unstable debris, brutal weather, and exhaustion. The risk of a second avalanche is ever present. Despite the danger, they push on, driven by hope. The reward, pulling someone alive from the snow. One rescue a woman found after nearly an hour brought overwhelming relief and joy. These moments fuel the teams, inspiring them to return again and again. Their courage and dedication save lives. They are the mountain's true heroes. In avalanche country, essential safety gear is non-negotiable: transceiver, probe, and shovel. Carry all three and know how to use them. The transceiver is your lifeline, worn under your jacket, checked before every outing. Practice using it in search mode. Speed and skill save lives. The probe pinpoints a buried victim's location. Assemble and use it quickly. Practice probing techniques until they're second nature. A sturdy metal shovel is vital for moving heavy snow. Digging is the hardest, most time-consuming part of rescue. Learn efficient shoveling methods. Practice regularly. Don't just carry the gear, train with it. Your preparation can mean the difference between life and death. Be ready to help, not just be helped. Respect the mountain by being prepared. The best survival strategy is prevention. Don't get caught in an avalanche. Take an avalanche awareness course before venturing into risky terrain. Learn to read avalanche forecasts and recognize warning signs. Recent slides, whomping sounds, shooting cracks. Pay attention to slope angles and avoid terrain traps. Always ski with a partner, never go alone. Discuss risks and escape routes as a group. Only expose one person at a time to danger. Watch each other from safe spots, ready to respond. Don't let peer pressure override caution. The mountain will always be there. Make sure you are too. True experts know when to turn back. Humility and respect are your best defenses. Survival is about smart decisions, not bravado. The fight against avalanches is evolving. Technology and teamwork are making a difference. Airbag backpacks help victims stay on the surface, increasing survival rates. Forecasting is more accurate thanks to satellites and computer models. New transceivers and drones speed up search and rescue. Every minute saved means more lives saved. But technology is only part of the answer. A growing culture of awareness and shared responsibility is our best defense. More people are taking courses and practicing rescue skills. The mountain's power remains, but together, we're making it safer. Through innovation, education, and teamwork, adventure in the snow can end with everyone coming home.